Hello everybody, welcome. Who's excited for for Halloween like I am? I'm super excited. Anyways, yeah, I got some of my markers out because I am just playing around. I got the Morgan Tarot. I just recently found out that this is out of print now. I didn't know that until I looked up online. Oh yeah, and I'm coloring it. So these are the backs. This is from 2009. And I'm not done. I just started it and I'm just gonna be very slow with it. One thing I do like about this deck is that like the line works is very spacious and I feel like I could probably color it in very easily. Cardstock is good, so I'm just gonna play around. But this is a very popular deck. Everybody loves this deck. I did have this deck in the past and it honestly I got rid of it. But now I feel like my perspective has changed on it. Like it maybe makes more sense, or I think maybe it's more humorous. I don't take it as seriously. But that is the Morgan Tarot. I love the cardstock on this deck too. It's just simple, good standard cardstock. So yeah, this is just gonna be a whatever kind of video. What is this one? This is the thicker one. So I think this is it. Okay, yeah. So I was gifted this vintage, not vintage, the newest edition of Thoth. It's so cute. Actually, I wanted to compare it with this one real quick. So I'm really digging it. I actually got the medium or the standard size one before, and I actually got rid of it right away. And then I had the opportunity to get this from Heather. I will link her down below. But she was very sweet, and I said I wanted to get the pocket size. And she's like, do you want it? I don't think she was bonding with it. She wanted this copy. This is the 2006, which is really beautiful as well. This is one of my favorite pocket editions. But I am digging this one. I don't know what it is. Like maybe I wasn't ready for the newest edition of Thoth when I first got it, but now like my perspective has changed quite a bit on this deck. But this one just feels really good in the hands, and I love the length and this like the size, and I love the cardstock. Like for some reason it feels like the artwork looks very smooth, and I'm digging this cardstock for like pocket size. I think it's so pretty. And yeah, I just have like a new perspective. It looks good to me now. But yeah, it's cool. I'm just digging more of the lighter colors, and I'm digging the size. I'm digging the smoothness. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck, like the colorations. Yeah, very, very pretty. And then the boxes, so this is the new edition box, and then this is the old, and you can see that's a lot more thicker, same length, which is crazy. Thank you, Heather. I love it. I've been reading with clients with this pocket one. The pocket Thoths are like the coolest things ever. I don't know. One of my friend Patty got me hooked on the little pockets, and yeah, they're super cute. Especially like if you're not really like if you're not sure about Thoth and you want to try it out, like definitely get a pocket one, because I feel like it is actually a really good size. You could still see, like if you do have good eyes, and if you don't have good eyes, you could actually see pretty good on that deck, and it's cheaper. I've been really loving this deck. So yeah, it took me like 2 years to bond with these two. This is the Lacerosa Tarot. These are the 2008 edition of the new relasered, remastered photos. I'm just going to show you one, but I've been loving the larger edition of this deck. I don't know, it's just so pretty now. Like I used to hate the muddiness and the softness and the darkness, but now I just really love it and I can't get enough of it. And these cardstocks are actually pretty like slippery at first, but then once you break it in, it starts to kind of grip better and it feels good. And I used to like think it was like too thin, but I think this is beautiful. I love the world in the newest pocket edition that I have too. But it's crazy, I love it. I'm so excited that I finally bonded with this version. And they're very similar compared to the newest edition you can get from US Games or AGM. They are very, very similar. Like I said before, this one's more warmer. The newest edition's more cooler, more purples. But yeah, I used to hate this card right here, and now I love it. And the Five of Swords, where is that one at? I love this Empress. It's so pretty. I love this card. This one's gorgeous. And the pocket edition of the newest one is so pretty too, because you could really see the details on this. Sorry, I have craft hands. I love that. And I love this one. This one's beautiful. This is right here. That's so funny. Like every time I look for a card, it's like always at the end. That happens to everybody. I wonder why. It must be our intuition. We just kind of know. Okay, so those are out of the way. I don't know if I shared this in my last video, but this was gifted to me as well. This was on my list. I love this deck. This was my card that I pulled today. This is the Gentle Chaos Pocket Oracle deck. I'm pretty impressed with this deck. Like it has like this matte gilding and it's very soft and it feels like an indie deck. It definitely has indie quality to it. I thought it would be like a little bit rough to work with and to shuffle, but that's not the case at all. This is very inspiring. You know what? I wanted to pair this with the Spolia Tarot real quick. I don't think I did that yet. I feel like I'm out of breath. The only thing like about the Spolia is like if you do use another white border deck, I mean they're two different whites. Like this, the Spolia is an off-white. Gentle Chaos is a white. So that kind of trips me up in a way, but not too much. And I was trying to like figure out like what I didn't like about Spolia the last time, and I figured it out was because I thought like it looked very muffly with some of the artwork, but then I've learned to really love that about vintage collage or just any collage in general, including the void. Like I'm just like, because after I was like, okay, yeah, this is like one of the best collage decks ever. So much to learn from, so much to be inspired by, and I like this pairing though. I think it looks really good. It's very soft, perfect for summer. The little guidebook is awesome. It makes you think. That's what I love about it too. Still the Black Moon Astrology. I love that pairing. Bring it out again. So this is one of the newer editions of Black Moon Astrology. I didn't know, like I honestly thought that this deck was a new, like I thought Black Moon Astrology cards were just new in general. I didn't know, I think it was from 2017. So I picked up this at the used bookstore. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. And I loved the one I had. I had the first edition, the 2017. Yeah, this one's 2020. And then I pulled it out and I'm like, the cardstock's different. Because before I was used to like that glossy Blue Angel cardstock that I love too. But I've actually learned to really love the new Blue Angel cardstock. The matte, like it feels very luxurious. It kind of reminds me of Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle. They both are very luxurious and they're both like the same size. Both very stunning. Yeah. I love the guidebook on this one too. I am just like major FOMO for all the Blue Angel decks. Yeah, that's where my head's at right now. I may wait till Salem to pick up a bunch of mass market decks because I did watch a lot of vlogs. There are some places where you could pick up some indie decks and like even probably go thrift shopping and find some cool stuff. But I was thinking maybe I will just save my money for that and just pick up a bunch of mass market decks there. But I may just want to pick up a couple. I don't know, I feel like my list is pretty small of like I did write a list and it has like less than 15 decks in there that I want. Woodland Warden's probably a deck that I'll probably buy first. And then, what else do I want to buy? But what I love about this deck and Spolia is they have like the same color off-white border. I don't know if I ever paired this. Let me see. Let's just do a couple cards. Yeah, so they have two different whites, which is not that big of a deal. But it does make a big difference when they are maybe similar, or like if they are pretty close in the same borders, or if it's like totally opposite, like a green border or a yellow border, you know? You know what? I wanted to try. Oh wait, did I ever show this deck with Thoth? I wanted to do it with Lee Tarot Thoth Par. Lee Tarot Thoth Par, baby. I'll zoom out just a hair. Look how beautiful that Five of Swords is. I can't get over it. I love the Five of Swords. Okay, that's good. I love it. Yeah, and I feel like if you are like a new Thoth lover, and you do get like the newest edition of Thoth, I feel like you might have a hard time getting like a vintage copy after, because you get so used to like how smooth the new copies are of Thoth, and the artwork is just very smooth. Probably not with like the greenies. I feel like the greenies are pretty good. But after just getting used to this quality, it can be different. First I hated it. Now I'm actually really loving it, which is kind of weird. But this is like more of like a yellowy tone. Let me just do a couple of these. I'm gonna get mixed up here. I don't know. I'm having issues with my phone. It's always full. I used to have what was it, 2 terabytes? And now I have only 64 terabytes. And I used to take a lot of photos. So I have to like go through all of my old photos and delete everything. old pictures. Sometimes I cringe looking at old stuff of mine. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, let's try just a greenie real quick. Okay. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, so I don't know if it does work with this, but I think maybe the older, like the 2023 edition, like the newest one before this, will look good with this. Or a vintage. And what else looks good with these large cards? Ooh, the older editions too. I forgot. So I was loving pairing the vintage, like one of the first editions with they call it what, the gold box from like 1969 or something like that. But this looks really beautiful. And I actually put that one away recently, or I have it on my altar. Sometimes I just go through moods. But this looks very stunning together, I feel. They work in harmony. And then let's do this one. Let me just shuffle it a little bit. Black Moon Astrology. Let me put this one over there so I don't get it mixed up. I feel like this is great for beginners too because it has these nice keywords and it gives you pretty much what you need. It gives you a great keyword. You could use it as an oracle. You could ditch the guidebook and just play around with these oracle, like with the titles, and it's awesome. But the guidebook is great. I'm so excited. My mom actually purchased me a journal from Etsy, and it's like made from Italy, and it has like these beautiful flowers on it. It's stuck in Seattle, and I'm waiting for it. Sometimes that Seattle place can be very slow. I love this statue. It's a woman with ruby eyes. There's really no history on her. I don't know exactly what it is with her, but I found her for my collage because I was looking for her because I love her. But there's like no really any kind of meaning behind her except for rubies. Rubies signify passion. It's what? Is it July's birthstone? And that's it. Desire, whatever, fire. Okay, that was fun. Okay, this sucks. Okay, we're done with that. I'll put that over there. I'll put this right over here. Oh, another one that I got in that I haven't shared on my channel yet is the Lacerosa Tarot by Rose Bay Tarot in this beautiful bag. And this was gifted to me as well. I am so happy and so excited to have this in my collection. Look how beautiful that is. I love that painting. This is such an interesting read. Oh, I love that card too. And this one, that's probably my favorite card. All three of these are my favorite, but oh my goodness. Like, it's so unique. It's very unique, very different, very one of a kind. I love everything about it. It's a little bit gothic, it's a little bit romantic, it's very mysterious. It's I love the cardstock on this deck too. I think it suits the deck. I'm not too familiar. Oh, I love this card too. That is so perfect. I'm not too familiar with Make Playing Cards cardstocks. But so far I really love it. I love this card too. And I really love what she did with the little companion book where she kind of wrote where all of this stuff is from, which I love. So I can go look it up and like Google it and read more about it and all that stuff. So I like that extra, that touch. I thought that was very generous and very kind. But if you guys would like a full review on this deck after I am done and I got to know it, let me know. I will definitely do like a walkthrough. But this is stunning. I love the backs. Oh wait, okay, so this is something that I have to mention and I appreciate about this deck is, do you notice the different shades of black? And did you notice the different shades of black right here? Like, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but I could appreciate the different shades of black. That is the best thing that I've ever... Okay, so what deck is it? It's by Claire Goodchild, and it's that Memento Mori, where it had all the distressed on there with like a skull, and then it had like all the same as distressed like on every single card, so it just looked kind of tacky, but this looks very like raw and just perfect. So I love seeing like the different shades of black, so it gives it more of like a very colorful feel. Did you ever notice that? That's my favorite thing about this deck. It's really beautiful. So good job, Rose Bay. Oh, and I'm so excited. I finally ordered the Tree Spirit Tarot off me. No, Printer Studio. And then I made myself get the book too. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I've been just getting into plants lately, and I want to know more about them. But after like working with the Spolia, like I was like, okay, yeah, this is one of the best collage decks in the world. This one is too, in my opinion. Like, this is one of the best. Like, if you love Spolia and you have Spolia, they have like the same kind of like vintage Victorian collage work, but this is stunning. Look how perfect it is though. I mean, like, this whole unique design she puts on there, this whole unique design she puts on there. Oh, and then after you like break the deck in, it starts to get really nice, and it's just glides. This was like the only deck that I could not get to glide right away with soap. But eventually if you just use it a lot, it works. And then the more you use it, the more beautiful it gets. I don't know, it just has like this cool like grungy look, but I think I want to get another backup. It's so beautiful. I can't get over how beautiful this deck is. And I love my first edition. It's so pretty. Like, you have to really appreciate, just like everything she did for this deck is amazing. And like, it's like reads just like a Rider-Waite-Smith. Like, I am very impressed with this deck. It's so unique. It looks stunning on camera. Oh, I can't get over that deck. It literally is one of my favorite decks, which is so cool because that's not like me. Oh, another thing that I've been loving too is Pixie. This is a collage deck by A Spirit Speaks, Mary Evans. And one thing that I could really appreciate about this deck is it's a very crafty deck. Like, if you are crafty, this is a nice little pick-me-up of like inspiration, I guess. But it reads really, really well. And But, okay, so the reason why Mary Evan stopped selling the Road to Nowhere Oracle from, like, my personal, like, from me talking to her, is she said that it wasn't all her content. And I don't know if that bothered her or what, or if it made her uncomfortable or whatever, but this deck that right here is all her content. So every little thing that you see on this deck, it was from her. Like, it's all original artwork. And it took me a little while to appreciate that. Like, I was like, oh, it's not as cool as Road to Nowhere Oracle, but it's her content. And I was like, okay, that's very inspiring. So it's a hidden gem. And it's definitely like Mary Evans. Like, you could see her personality all over this deck. It's so weird. It's so cool. Yeah, so I actually was going to sell it, and I'm glad that nobody wanted it, because now I'm keeping it. But I really like the way it looks with Spolia. Yeah, I don't know, I just go through my stages. I gotta stop doing that. That could be my Scorpio rising, where I'm just like, if I'm not using it, it's not staying. But I gotta, like, reconsider. I love this card. Like, what season it is. Is it the off season? But I really don't like having, look how pretty. I don't like having anything just stagnant in my area. I don't know, it bothers me. And it always feels so good just like having a collection that feels like me, that has purpose in my collection. Like, I carry around 2 baskets, and that's pretty much all of my favorite stuff. And I do have other stuff from, like, off seasons, and that's pretty much it. Like, whatever I show you guys is pretty much all I use. Okay. So yeah, Pixie is great. Very, very cute. I'll put that there. Another deck that I've been really enjoying is Keig by Monica Ann. This is a beautiful deck. Look at that. It's so pretty. And it reads really well. And this is not just for love. Like, I've tried this for just, like, questions regarding, like, relationships or even, like, business, and this works very intuitively. Even, like, the artwork is very intuitive to read. If you have this deck, just read it for anything and see what comes up. It reads really well. And it doesn't always have to be relationships. But I've been very impressed with this. I did want to get a backup of this at some point, but I never did. Even these, like, you could just not pay attention to this and then just look at this. Works like a gem. Yeah, I've been getting some awesome reads with this. I love this gorgeous card. I don't think I've ever tried it with Spolia yet. But I'm sure it would work, right? Just kind of. No, I probably would do it. I don't know, this is kind of like a standalone kind of deck for me, in a way. It's one of the most prettiest, I don't know, I think it's just gorgeous. And it's very intuitive. That's what I love about this too. Very nostalgic too, with, like, the whole aesthetic of it. Okay, and then Tao I Ching. This was gifted to me as well. In this deck, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I don't like the artwork at all, but the quality of this deck is amazing. The keywords are the best. So I am keeping this deck because I want to learn from it, and I love the readings I get from this deck. It's pretty profound. So this is just going to be my I Ching deck, and I'm going to learn I Ching that way, and maybe it'll give me some more inspiration on my collaging and, like, maybe some keywords I want to have. And yeah, I think I'm going to make, like, a tarot / oracle kind of thing. Something cool, something me. And then this one, this is one of my things I was very excited about getting, but this is the indie Anak deck that reads amazing. I'm so excited about this one. This one reads so well. Oops. I don't think it has weird faces. I love that card. It's my favorite. It looks beautiful with this mat. This is one of my favorite cards of the Eight of Swords ever. It's a very nostalgic deck. It reminds me of those dolls. Not the Garbage Pail Kids, but it was like the dolls that were kind of like that. But it doesn't look weird to me. It just, I don't know, it looks like baby dolls to me. And I love that I have the indie, although I heard that the mass market one is probably the better one. But I like this one because it has multi-color borders. This one's a favorite card of mine too. But yeah, that was fun. I'm excited about this deck. I need to get it like a correct big or something because I don't like the box that it comes in. And then I got the Lenormand too, but I don't think I have it up here. And that's a beautiful Lenormand. Okay, another one that I'm pretty excited about is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I always wanted this. But this is beautiful. I've never read in the Little White Book yet. But this feels very luxurious. It actually kind of gives me like the same vibes as the Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle in a way. Just like the feel of it, the vibe, I guess the energy I get off of it. But I wanted this deck for ages, and so I'm really happy that I have it in my collection. Okay, and then I pulled this one out. This is the Season of the Witch, Letha. This is my favorite one of all of them. I don't own all of them yet, but this is the one that I just fell in love with. This reads really well too. Very impressed with how it reads. It's very versatile. But I love this artwork. I think it's stunning. I love these backs. Definitely my favorite one. I love the color palette. I love flowers. What other one that's is very striking? The Halloween one I love. The Christmas one. This is my favorite card in the deck. I love the colors. And I love this one too. I love that pinky purple blue. This probably would look good with my Carol Herzer deck. This one. I don't think I've ever tried it together. Yeah, that would be really pretty. I'll have to bring that out sometime and do that. I haven't been working with my Carol Herzer decks. I've been just really enjoying mass market decks, and I've been, just the FOMO for them. I only have, like 3 out-of-print decks that I would love to have. 2 of them were already in my collection, and then I want to bring them back into my collection. Stupid. Yeah, your girl's gonna always learn the hard way. I won't listen to you guys, ever. You tell me something? Nope. I'm gonna learn the hard way. Kitchen Witch Oracle. And I would still stand by like getting rid of decks. Feels good. I don't think I've ever shared this with Spolia, but I wanted to do that real quick. Like, I like how these 2 borders look. Yeah, I think I'm having a major crush on Rockpool and Blue Angel. I want to get that new Blue Angel. No, not new. I want to get that vampire one with like the creepy dolls. And then I want to get the old vintage Blue Angel deck. I don't even think they have it in stock now. I saw it on eBay. And then, what other ones do I want to get? I want to get the Halloween Oracle by Blue Angel. And there's some other ones that I have on my list to get. But that looks really good. I like that. I got that Australian bush insight flower cards coming. I found it on eBay for a pretty decent price, so I ended up just scooping it up because that thing's like probably like $70 or something like that, or 80. This one I'm very excited about. And this is the Murder of Crows. So I did do a In Search of Murder of the Crows limited edition. That wasn't for me, by the way, if you guys were wondering. But my friend did gift me this to try out because it's her favorite deck. And I got to see the limited edition personally, and I think it's gorgeous. So I was like, okay, like she has multiple copies of this deck, and she asked if I wanted one. And I was like, I'll give it a shot. After seeing the limited edition, I was like, ooh, that's beautiful. And I'm like starting to like that black and red. But I was like, I have to try this out first. So if I like this one, I feel like I'd be a poser if I got the limited edition one right now. But if I love this one, I will probably try to get the limited edition one for myself. But this reads so well. I didn't know if I would read with it, but it's kind of fun because when I get clients, that's when I'll try different decks out. If I don't know if they're like for me personally. And then that will get me out of my shell and like wanting to try different decks. And it's so fun. And this reads so good. So I love it. The guidebook is really good. So I've been doing daily pulls with it. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's really, really good. And then Dirt Gems. I brought this baby out again since I'm in my flower era again, but this is one of the best little herb decks that I try to sell as well. This is the indie copy. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of it. It just wasn't its time. And I'm still like learning this. I was getting bee balm a lot, and I was getting it in my other flower oracle too. Bee balm is stunning. I know what I've been doing with this too is I've been looking them up, reading the guidebook, and then I'll go on Google and just like Google like the spiritual meaning of like each flower, and that's been helping me out a lot. Oh, I love this deck so much. I love flower oracles that look like this too. Where's the bee balm? I love this. This is cute. It looks like an egg. And I have a cool Alaskan one. I think I showed it in my last video, but I don't have it up here. I just have that one as an altar. I bet it's going to be the last card. Yep. See, isn't that so stupid and so funny? Why didn't I just look in the... Well, I did after I realized I did that. But anyways, look how beautiful these two different bee balms are. So bee balms are different colors. Pretty much it's like, talks about just kind of like... don't be afraid to like shine pretty much, and to embrace your full potential. I love that card too. I think that's really beautiful. And this pairs well with Spolia, which I was pretty impressed with. Let me just do a quick little show. Let me just find some cool cards. Some of my favorites. I love that card. Let's do that one. And then we will do, ooh, this one. Beautiful. Yeah, I was pretty impressed to see how these paired really well. And another one I was really excited about getting was the Wild Unknown Pocket Animal Spirit. As you guys know, I love this Oracle, and then I finally got this little pocket as a gift. And if anybody has the pocket one with the misprint where it's not aligned and you don't want it and you think it's trash, definitely let me have it. I will buy it from you and pay for shipping. But yeah, Lisa Popez had one and I asked her, but she got rid of it already. So I know there's other ones like it, but if you have a misprint of this deck, please let me know. I would love to buy it off of you. I don't know why. I don't know if it'd be, like, everyone thinks it's garbage nowadays, but you should probably hold on to those decks. Cardstock is just as nice as the indie. The Fairies Oracle, I love this deck. I love the readings. I love the little guidebook because you open it up and you can just read this part right here, and it gives you the message, like a fairy message. Beautiful backs. I love the size. I love the cardstock. I don't know, this is like nostalgic. I loved fairies when I was little, Barbies, anything angelic. And these colors are so me from as a child. And yeah, I think it's stunning. I played Barbies until I was probably in 6th grade. I love it. So beautiful. Can't believe I never heard of this deck before. Okay, and then this one right here I've been really loving. This is really beautiful. I have the Solara Occulto downstairs. I have not worked with that one yet. I don't know. I'm not too sure if I like the colors. But this one, I love the colors. I love the feel. It feels very luxurious. I didn't think I was going to like these backs either, which I kind of don't know if I still do. But I think, in general, this deck is stunning. I don't know if it's available. Like, online it says available. But I don't know, like, if it actually is. I had some, like, really cute pairings with this deck. I was doing, like, I was doing the Oracle, and then I was doing, I was just doing this. Let me see here. And then I was doing, Thoth, I think. I don't know, I was just mixing it up on my altar. And that's like a fun way for me to try different decks out and different pairings. It's just on my altar while the kids are sleeping. And then I don't know, it just looks so beautiful. And I'll just stand by my altar and just love what I'm looking at. It's so funny. Do you guys do the same? Are you still obsessed with like the artwork? And I don't know, it's a very magical feeling to look at it like that. But I was loving this. I thought this looked really cute. Oh, I love like the cards with the blue and pink. Like this one is beautiful. This one I love. Like sometimes when you get a deck that has white space, look how cute her bud is. It could be like a little bit too much. I love this card so much. I think it's so pretty. But for some reason, this one just feels very complete and whole. Like, you know, sometimes it feels like something's lacking. But nothing feels lacking in this deck. I think it's absolutely stunning. The cardstock is the best. I like her little butt right there. It's so cute. And this deck, I don't know. I never knew it was available, so I never bought it. Okay, and then I was loving this deck. Spirit in Flowers Oracle deck. I don't know, this deck, I love everything about it. I love the backs. This is a really pretty pairing. The guidebook's really good with this. This one like is very thin and it like mine kind of is bowed, so if that bothers you, you probably wouldn't like this. But I don't know, look how pretty that is. It's just a very simple deck. And it kind of reminds me of playing Barbies. Like sometimes you get like the stickers or whatever that were on Barbie houses, and they would have like this kind of pattern on there. That's what it reminded me of. Just plain Barbies, and it had the 90s kind. It has like a 90s feel to it. I think that's why I love it too. And I grew up in Alaska, so there's like a lot of moss like in my yard. We used to never have like a lawn, you know, like it all fixed up. It was just the wilderness, and it was so beautiful. We had a pond. My dad wrecked it, and like we had like all these wildflowers, and we had a bank with the ocean, and it was stunning. We'd always find like baby squirrels, baby birds, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I used to go exploring all the time. The grass would grow up so high. Like if my mom was pissed off at like one of my brothers and she was gonna give him a spanking, I'd go run down there. I would hide in that bank so she couldn't find us. Me and my sister would hide in there all the time. Not that my mom was very abusive, but there was times where she was very abusive. But I mean, it was like, not to me. She did probably like twice to me. But yeah, she was scary. I still have like nightmares about her being scary. I don't know. I'm scared of my mom. She was scary. She's still scary. I still have dreams about her being scary. Okay. And then Silver Acorn Tarot. I absolutely love this deck. I think it's one of my soul decks. I have a lot of soul decks. I said that about Playful Heart Tarot too, but this one, I don't know. It's so cute. There's like another deck that reminds me of this, and it's a mass market deck. I don't remember what it's called, but I should probably add that to my list. I made a gift list thing, and it was like a Halloween themed deck, but it was very similar to this. Like the style was kind of similar, but that one wasn't as cool as this one, but it had a very similar vibe. But I think looking at that deck actually triggered this deck, and I don't remember the name of it. But this one's a beauty. It's so pretty. I love that card. I love this card too. It's one of my favorites. I love the colors in this one. Mine's already like worn in. The Playful Heart Tarot, like the cards could be pretty slippery when you get them, or Pagan Otherworlds. But this one, like I never had issues with it slipping everywhere, but I did with the Playful Heart Tarot. But this one's all worn in. Like after you wear them in, they don't get slippery anymore, and they start to like grip better, and they just are really nice. And they get very soft. But yeah, if you have one of those decks and they're slippery, just keep using it and it'll be fine. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like I do have other decks, but I probably showed them already in previous videos, like the last video that I did, so I'm not going to show them again. Burning Tiger Tarot is one of the best little collage decks too. I don't think I've ever shared this one in a while. But these two looked really beautiful together, although they do have like different color borders. But I do love this vibe. So pretty. It's like having even the cards that are coming out are very, they resonate with each other, or they are very harmonious together. So I leave the zodiac cards in. And usually when you do get a zodiac card, it could mean, like, from experiences, it could mean, like, maybe there is that sign that's significant to the reading. So, like, if I got a Sagittarius, it could be, like, a different Sagittarius that I know of. Or it could be about travel or philosophy or learning about occult or just, like, stuff like that. What our Sagittarius are known for, being optimistic. But usually it is about somebody that I know of a Sagittarius. Or with the Cancer, it could be home, family life. You could also add the zodiac sign and the houses together. So house 1 is ruled by Aries, house 2 is ruled by Taurus, house 3 is ruled by Gemini, right? Yeah. Geminis would be like a Gemini person, or it would be about communication. Aries would be about I am. So they are self. It could be about, like, you, like looking at you and embracing who you are. Leos are about children, or it'd be about shining, like, stepping out and being the main character of your life. That's pretty much it. Look how beautiful these look together. I love it. Love it so much. This is another, like, amazing collage deck. Okay. That's it. That was awesome. Okay, love you. Bye.